Hello, and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go for a lap time challenge on Gran Turismo 7. Today, we're taking on in the Trial Mountain circuit for the Honda Civic Type R Limited Edition FK8 2020. Is now perfectly to have this part of the video segment. But there is also to have bad news for myself, you guys. I haven't participated in round 2 of Porsche Esports Challenge USA due to my absence, because if I could probably have to find another way, we'll have to get everything back on track for myself just to be as a makeup for only one event, because it's only just an online competition. Well, of course it is, because several Gran Turismo players just went up by having an absence for only one day. So I have to be very more reminders, so I could probably have to race again before round 3 will be scheduled, before the third Saturday will be coming. But anyway, on the recap, by having a SF19 Super Formula at Fuji International Speedway. But it is going to be a very hard time for myself, because I have to be very more careful with my mental health because of my stresses I've been building up for many attempts. But of course, because ends up to be on the silver is actually to be quite a-okay, but going hard for the goal is all about do the best while you can to get up by earning up with 2 million credits. But it takes matters of hard work by using one different kind of vehicle for only one racing course. We'll be step up and challenge ourselves. We'll have to get up onto the most finest percentage by exactly 3% to be marked on the goal. So there's also to have one question before participate in the time trial event. Did you already got your own Civic Type R limited edition from Beyond the Horizon as a bronze reward? But the answer, yes we have. This event is going to be having a time trial challenge for only one brand new Honda Civic Type R from 2 years ago. Is going to be quite well prepared. Sports hard compound tires is now ready to be used for only a regulation. All checked. Kart restrictions is now going to be put up to be in the mid-speed according to the BOP/tuning forbidden. Settings is now always to be specified. Penalty settings set to be on light. Now, it might be quite very good to have this brand new Honda Civic Type R, because it's going to be quite very excellent and brand new to the game to be part in Gran Turismo 7. So the BOP regulations is now set up to be automatically to be marked on the mid-speed track. 315 horsepower and 3,020 pounds to be on the power and weight is now organized and be ready to go. But exactly, just going to do your best while you can, because mostly other Gran Turismo players are going expert by around 2 minutes 10 seconds for the decimal of 878 seconds, because it had to take matter of skills to master new ways to be on disciplines. But as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, go and click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it is time to get ready to start the time trial event. Let's begin. In about 1 hour, 42 minutes and 50 seconds left until the raking registration ends, but I almost forgot about it because that might have a deadline before 1 day left until this time trial event is over. So I have to remind myself, so I could probably have to go early as possible. Gonna have to get myself prepared and go for the main goal in about 2 minutes 14.804 seconds to get 2 million credits until it ends. So let's do this and get myself strategized if I could probably might have to go for the silver or gold. Let's go hood cam and get everything set up. Going understeer is doing fine and practical to be on the most finest clean racing of all time. So let's go and kick up the straightaway before the timer will begin. Just like racing in round 1 of the Porsche Esports Challenge USA by using the Porsche Vision Gran Turismo. So now let's get down to business, as you already know about the corners and the layouts in Trial Mountain circuits, because we also be as proud Gran Turismo players to be as experts to be on the track. So let's go and take the first tunnel on to turn number 4. Pack up the speed and go enter turn number 5 by enter the brake. Just gonna have to go hardcore. If I could probably have to be very more gentle for myself. If I could probably might have to drink some green tea before in the morning. There we go. Now gonna have to take turn number 8 before enter to be at the second straightaway onto tunnel number 3. So by the looks of the interior view, it looks so very stunning and brilliant to have this modern style Honda Civic to be titled as an FK8. But it looks very cool, by the way, because it's a 2020 model. But I kind of like it. I really like this kind of a brand new Honda Civic Type R is perfectly to be as a Japanese car to be fitted as an FF layout. Mostly different kinds of previous generation versions of the Honda Civic Type R is going to become very much proud and popular. For example, the 1997 and 1998 versions of the Civic Type R to be titled as an EK. It looks very popular to become much excellent to be part as Spoon Sports. So now gonna have to keep up and go well focused to take the final turn, go for the brake, and whenever it takes to go improvise to beat the main goal time, so better make sure to hurry up and pack up the speed before the next event later on in about over an hour left. But I'm very late before this part of the event is going to be giving one last request. Alright, there you go. Looks like 2 minutes 18 point decimal of 0.73 seconds. Now gonna have to go harder and stable without going off the track because the penalty is set to be on. Gonna have to go faster and quick. Everything what we could because this one is perfect to be as a real car for this challenge. Stay on track and go for turn number 5. Exercise while you can because it's all about doing practice when trying out the 2020 Honda Civic Type R with the title FK8. That's the ticket. Now gonna have to go for the maintain in about 0.5 seconds behind the gap. But yeah, I know I'm just having a very busy day, you guys, just for me, because I've been still working on like forever whenever I might have to go for taking a break. Well, of course it is because I just barely made a decision to have this absence for not showing me up on to round 2 in the Porsche Esports Challenge USA. But not to mention because using the online lobby will help me out to make me feel better for doing my lost time. That's how what happens when you're not showing up to participate in the most important online race event that will be participate to be entered before moving on in round 3. So maybe I might have to use the lobby whenever I might need to use it. Just to be planned before doing the next schedule for this video until the next time trial event later on. So let's take that final turn and go counting out by the corners. I bet if I could probably have to be recognized myself ever since my lap practice. So let's start out and go for lap number 3. So let's go for turn number 1 and do that understeer. Very good. Now for turn 2, coming in on to turn 3. That's the ticket. Now gonna have to take the tunnel on to turn number 4. Much average and doing understeer faster pace. So let's kick up onto turn number 5, so better make sure to do a perfect speed advantage and proper braking to master every turns when you're racing in Trial Mountain Circuit for the Honda Civic Type R Limited Edition 2020. But you guys have already did, because I'm the only one have left a bit, because I've been spending a few more days for every schedule for amount of time. So eventually lap number 3 is going to have to do some proper step-by-step to master every turns in the Trial Mountain Circuit. So going to have to keep up to be on the second straightaway towards turn number 9. Okay, that should do it pretty fine, but still gonna have to do some major attempts for only one lap. Now going up onto turn 10 through 11, now for turn number 12. Sure thing, it's gonna be a very bright morning in Sierra Mountains in California. Okay, looks like my current lap time is 2 minutes 17.561 seconds. Gonna have to keep counting, and this one is gonna be on turn number 15. Gonna have to recognize myself. Turn 13 to 14 and 15 as the final turn. Okay, looks like 15 turns in Trial Mountain Circuit. Looks like I got everything to be reminded to be on my memo workout. Now, let's go for lap number 4. Let's proceed and go improve for my latest lap time. That's more like it. Looks like my ghost car are still barely trying to keep up. Come on. Just gonna have to go for turn number 4 and make my way onto turn 5. That's more like it. Move on in turn 6. Coming up onto turn 7. Dive down onto turn 8. Go understeer in the FF layout. Alright, looks like it's going to get much struck on the pace. 0.740 seconds is now on the road to be entered in tunnel number 3. Coming out onto the tunnel, going down the hill towards turn number 9. Mark on the yellow highlight. Looks like it's going well improved. In a matter of seconds, it will be going up in about 1 second. Now gonna have to take turn 10 through 12. Doing a successful time attacker. Take turn number 13 and go through onto turn 14. Now let's step up the brakes and aim towards the apex. It sure does. Mastering Trial Mountain to be on the FF card is all about doing a basic driving experience. But in a matter of fact, because doing a real car challenge for this part of the video is doing some fine practice. But here's my current lap update to be in 2 minutes 15.953 seconds. Let's go exit out and have my outcome of performance. Okay, that should do it pretty fine. So here's the checking results. 3 sectors, mark on the green in lap number 4. Very good job. Session 1 is doing much perfectly to be on the best time average. So let's have a good look. Okay, 20,172nd place. But it takes only 1 second to have this main goal time in about 14.804 seconds. But it has to do much harder and quicker whenever it takes. So let's try this again before putting up a new clip. Alright, Time for attempt number 2, and this time gonna have to go harder and faster by the chance to have this main decimal time in about 2 minutes 14.8 seconds by under. I bet if I could probably have to do a weak ABS setting, so I should probably have to try this out and go test it to the limit to be very much careful. Let's step up the pace and start the time. Okay, let's go for turn number 1. Do that brake. Be much exercise caution to enter turn 2. Very good. Looks like turn 3 is cleared to be sliding around and do that fine understeer. Now onto tunnel number 1. Turn 4 is going clear. And here comes turn 5. This one is pretty hard to turn right. Sector 1 clear. Now gonna have to go and take on turn 6 and 7 before proceed on to turn 8 and enter between tunnel number 2 and 3. Build up the acceleration and keep trying. Alright, looks like that might be quite come in handy to stay on track when enter to be at straightaway number 2. But here comes turn 9. Make your way and do that perfect inside without the apex. But this spot is doing wide open when you're gonna have to do the inside. On to sector 3, do the same thing, and this time go on to turn number 12. Turn number 13, and coming in, hard left, and find a perfect line when you get the chance, and follow the yellow highlight. Okay, looks like gonna have to be very more careful when you're in turn 14 and 15. I almost barely lost my chance, but it'll have to take matter of practice when you're gonna have to go master with the FF Honda Civic Type R limited edition is doing some brand new ways and new challenges. So let's go on to lap number 2. Okay, keep trying and trust myself and the car. Going bold and going well tactic to be on the FF drivetrain. But it'll have to take plenty of that when you're taking turn 5. Now going for turn number 6 and 7. Ghost car is coming back for more. Gonna have to keep build up and well defend it. Okay, looks like it's gonna go decrease shortly. I really might have to do a quickest way to go well improve if I could probably might have to stay on track. Now let's try for early break. But here it comes, but it might have to lose my luck. Going back on top, but still takes matter of gap distance to be on the progress. So let's kick it up and get back onto 0.1 seconds. Go for turn number 13. Okay, just do the same thing like last time. Try not to ignore track limits on turn 14. Same goes to turn 15. Now let's go for lap number 3 to be on the new fresh. Okay, there you go. Just gonna have to do this and go forward towards turn number 4. Pick up the RPM and acceleration. There you go. Perfect inside and go for the upper hand. Turn 8 is doing perfectly wide open when doing the inside. But now, it will have to go decrease in about a few seconds by the decimal when you're entered to be at straightaway number 2 in tunnel number 3. But you'll have to take plenty attempts like that because it will might have to kick back up before turn number 9 comes right back. Sector 3, take turn 10 through 11 and pull the brake onto turn 12 again. Yeah, that's more like it. Keep building up with some more gap. Gonna have to take turn 14 and 15 coming back until it'll have to do a perfect line technique. That's the ticket. Looks like it's going well increase. Come on, gonna have to keep it up and go for 0.9 seconds. Haha, yes, solid fine goal achieved, you guys. I just finally did it. 2 minutes, 15.162 seconds. Thank you, Honda Civic Type R Limited Edition FK8 2020. Good thing I just barely have you to be as my well-chosen vehicle. Time to exit out, and here's my best time, you guys. Good thing I just barely took 4 sessions. Is all about do the best while I can. Now let's go and have that driving marathon to be well checked and complete. 41.1 miles. That should do the perfect trick. Now let's have a good check. Lap number 1 in sector 2. 46.994 seconds is doing a fine effort job to be marked on the green. And as for lap number 3 in sector 1 and 3, 37.299 seconds and 50.787 seconds. That makes my best time is 2 minutes 15.162 seconds. But let's have a good check again on the update. Well, I guess it's actually to be on the silver, but it'll have to take plenty more than that because it has to do much fine hard work. But I mean, it's only just a time trial event, so it'll have to do much better before the next day we'll have to go for a different time trial event. But the silver is only just for me. It'll have to do much harder and quicker before in the future it'll have to do much perfect time to go again to be on the same car. So you see, viewers, it takes matters of skills to go faster and harder for the goal, but it'll have to take a while to be using with real cars, just like race car from the last 2 time trial events. But it was a-okay for myself to be ends up to be in the silver in about 1 hour left before this event is over for the Trial Mountain Circuit in the Honda Civic Type R 2020. So, looks like gonna have to get myself to do some shut-eye before doing 1 roulette ticket to be available to get back to the garage. But of course it is because it's already midnight, but I've been working forever for doing some video editing for my production. So let's go to the Gibbs and have a 3-star roulette ticket to be at the go. Just only 1 ticket to be available before tomorrow. So let's see which prize should I get. Bingo! Looks like more Gran Turismo credits just for me. 500,000. Just the way I just really need it. Gonna add this up to be on my current balance, so this makes an extra for only getting back up onto 10 million. So yeah, looks like it looks pretty good to be trying out with a Honda Civic Type R limited edition FK8 2020 with a sunlight yellow too. Looks so pretty cool and awesome to have a 4-door JDM sports car is going to be well packed up to be as a FF layout. 315 horsepower / 6500 RPM, and also to have the weight 3020 pounds and is a turbo aspiration. Pretty much fine style, and the brakes to be well sponsored by Brembo. Well, I guess I did my best out there, folks, but I'm always being late at time. So I guess if I could probably have to wrap this up before at the end, before the next time trial is going to be doing different before tomorrow. Thank you for watching on my video in Gran Turismo 7, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. And don't forget to follow me on any social media platforms like DeviantArt, Instagram, GT Planet, Twitter, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.